Let's be real, pop the hood, and most of us are completely lost. Mechanics know that, and some take full advantage. With slick talk, fake problems, and a smile that hides a scam, they can turn a $50 fix into a $500 nightmare. You think you're getting help, but your wallet's quietly bleeding behind the scenes. As a mechanic, I know this because I've been there before. I've seen these tricks up close. And in this video, I'm pulling back the curtain. I'll even share one simple rule that'll help you avoid getting scammed altogether. By the end of this video, you'll be able to spot these scams a mile away. Let's pop the hood and dive into the sneaky world of car repair scams. Scam number 1, the phantom problem scam. You drop off your car expecting a simple fix, and when you return, the mechanic smiles and says, "All set, we replaced the bad part." Sounds great, until a week later, the exact same problem comes back. That's when you realize the part was never replaced at all. They charged you for repairs that were never done, or swapping in a minor fix that doesn't solve the issue, just so they can bill you twice when you come back. Some mechanics swap in a cheap sensor or do a quick reset, knowing it won't fix the issue. When the light returns, they fake surprise and charge you again. Always ask to see the old parts that were supposedly removed. If they threw them out or can't provide a photo of the damaged part, that's a big red flag. You're likely being played. If you're paying for a part, you have every right to see proof it was replaced. Scam number 2, unnecessary fluid flush scam. Your mechanic squints at your coolant and warns, "This looks bad. You need a flush right now." Sounds urgent, doesn't it? But here's the truth. Most car fluids are designed to last between 50,000 and 100,000 miles. Despite that, some shops start pushing flushes at just 30,000 miles. Not because your car needs it, but because it's easy money for them. Don't fall for the dirty fluid show. That murky sample could be from another car, or worse, just staged. Always ask for proof. A test strip or lab result can tell you if your fluid is actually bad. And remember, your car's manual is the real expert. If it says the fluid is good for another 20,000 miles, trust that, not the mechanic's scare tactics. Words like sludge or contamination are often thrown around to pressure you, but unless your manual says it's time, a flush could be a waste of $100 to $300. Don't let fear and flashy words drain your wallet. Save that cash for real repairs when they're truly needed. Scam number 3, the synthetic oil upsell. You go in for a standard oil change, but the mechanic pushes a pricey synthetic oil upgrade, claiming it will boost performance and extend your engine's life. Sounds tempting, but here's the truth. Unless your car specifically requires synthetic oil, you're probably throwing money away. According to Consumer Reports, 75% of vehicles on the road today run perfectly fine on conventional oil. Synthetic oil can cost twice as much as conventional oil. And unless you're driving a high-performance engine, regularly towing heavy loads, or dealing with extreme temperatures, that extra cost brings no real benefit. Mechanics often claim synthetic oil prevents engine wear or improves performance. But that's only relevant if you are driving a high-performance vehicle or towing heavy loads. For everyday driving, simply follow regular oil change intervals. Check your manual or oil cap. If it says 5W30 conventional, that's all you need. Don't fall for the upsell. Save your money for repairs that matter. Scam number 4, your warranty is void lie. Ever had a dealership say, "If you service your car elsewhere, your warranty is void"? That's a scare tactic, and it's completely false. Some dealers use this line to pressure you into paying for overpriced services, hoping you'll believe only they can work on your car without risking your warranty. But that's not the law. It's intimidation. The truth is, you're protected by the Magnuson-Moss Warranty Act. This federal law clearly states that your warranty cannot be voided just because you use an independent repair shop or aftermarket parts, as long as the work meets the manufacturer's standards. So, whether it's an oil change, new brakes, or even major repairs, your warranty remains intact if the work is done properly. To stay covered, keep all your service records and receipts. If a dealer tries to deny a claim based on where you had the work done, they're the ones breaking the law, not you. Know your rights, and don't let fear or false claims control your choices. Scam number 5, the mystery check engine light. That dreaded check engine light comes on, and your heart skips a beat. Is it serious? Mechanics know that fear, and some use it to upsell costly repairs with terms like catalytic converter failure or oxygen sensor issue. But here's the truth. Over 10% of check engine lights are caused by something as simple as a loose gas cap, which you can fix yourself for under $10. Don't panic. Get an OBD2 scanner for about $20. I have shared a link in the description. Plug it into the port under your steering wheel, and it'll tell you the exact trouble code. For example, P0455 means a loose gas cap, P0171 points to a dirty air filter, and P0420 might just be a faulty oxygen sensor, not a full converter replacement. Knowing the code puts you in control. It helps you avoid being misled and protects your wallet from unnecessary dents. A little knowledge can go a long way, and in this case, it can save you hundreds. The scams you have just watched are just the start. Mechanics are hiding even shadier tricks to rip you off. Don't be their next victim. Hit subscribe now to uncover the most ruthless scams before they drain your wallet. Scam number 6. Unnecessary air filter replacement. The mechanic shows you a filthy air filter supposedly from your car, claiming it's urgent to replace. But is it even yours? Some shops have a nasty demo filter just to scare customers. A 2022 Consumer Report study found that 44% of filter replacements were totally unnecessary, costing drivers big time. Here's the truth. Most air filters last 15,000 to 30,000 miles unless you're off-roading through dusty storms. A bit of dirt is normal. No need to swap it soon. Ask to see your actual filter. Better yet, check it yourself beforehand. It's easy, or snap a photo. If you can still see light through it and it isn't full of debris, it's fine. Want to save money? Buy a $10 filter online and swap it yourself in 30 seconds. Don't let a $10 part turn into a $50 scam. Stay sharp, pop the hood, and take charge of your car's maintenance. Your engine and your wallet will thank you. Scam number 7, the brake pad repair. Scam, your brake pads are dangerously thin, the mechanic warns, aiming to scare you. Some shops use urgency to upsell, recommending new pads at 5mm when most don't need replacing until they're worn down to about 3mm. According to the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, that's when real risks, like rotor damage, begin. At 5mm, you still have safe stopping power. Many manufacturers consider anything above 4mm in the green zone. Plus, most pads have built-in wear indicators that squeak when they're truly low. If your brakes aren't noisy, pulsing, or feeling spongy, they're likely fine. Always ask the mechanic to show the pad thickness using a caliper or gauge. If they won't, that's a red flag. You can even shine a flashlight through your wheel for a rough look. One driver paid $500 for new pads and rotors, only to find out later that his old ones were still at 4mm. Don't pay for repairs out of fear. Get a second opinion. It could save you hundreds and your peace of mind. Scam number 8, fake factory only parts scam. Some mechanics will insist you need factory-branded parts and warn that using aftermarket ones will void your warranty. But that's not true for most cars. Let's break it down. OEM parts, original equipment manufacturer, are made by the same companies that produce your car's original parts. They're essentially identical. The catch? Dealerships often charge 2 to 3 times more just because the part has the car brand's logo on it. For instance, a dealer might sell an $80 alternator part for $200 just by branding it. According to a study by the National Automotive Parts Association, 89% of aftermarket parts perform just as well as OEM, and they are typically 30 to 50% cheaper. Unless your warranty explicitly states you must use OEM parts, which is rare and usually only for some luxury brands like Mercedes, you're likely wasting money. Don't fall for the OEM-only line. Using aftermarket parts will not void your warranty. Ask for options. A high-quality aftermarket part can save you a lot. If a shop won't consider anything but OEM, that's a red flag for your wallet. Scam. Number 9. Fake airbag replacement. After accident, after a crash deploys your airbag, you trust the repair shop to install a new one. But some shady mechanics will charge for a replacement and either install a counterfeit airbag or none at all. You'd never know until the next accident when the airbag fails to deploy. This scam isn't rare. According to the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, tens of thousands of vehicles may be on the road with fake or missing airbags, and counterfeit airbags have been shown to fail completely or deploy with dangerous force during testing. Your safety's at stake. Don't take chances. Always go to a certified, reputable shop for airbag repairs. Ask for documentation, and if possible, request the old airbag as proof of replacement. If you're buying a used car, check its crash history and have a trusted mechanic inspect the airbag system. Your life is worth more than someone else's profit. Don't gamble it. Scam. Number 10. The shock strut upsell. A mechanic bounces your car and grimly declares your shock struts are shot and need replacement now. Sure, shocks wear out eventually, but not that fast. This scam is all about premature replacement. If your car isn't excessively bouncing over bumps or swaying like a boat, your shocks are probably okay. Do your own bounce test. Push down on a bumper and see if the car rebounds more than 2 to 3 times. If it settles quickly and you're not noticing a super bouncy or shaky ride, you can hold off. Don't rush into an expensive shock replacement without real symptoms or a second opinion. Glad you're still here, because the wildest scams are just around the corner. Hit subscribe and ring the bell now. The next one could save you hundreds or even your life. Scam number 11, the free inspection trap. A free inspection at the shop? Don't celebrate just yet. It's often bait. You roll in for the free check, and magically, they find a list of urgent and expensive problems. According to the RAA, over 75% of drivers feel they've been pushed into unnecessary repairs. And the FTC reports 1 in 3 shops use deceptive tactics. Many of those issues are exaggerated or even non-existent. In fact, they are tactics meant to scare you into agreeing to costly repairs on the spot. Stay skeptical of freebie findings. Never authorize repairs immediately during a free inspection. Ask the mechanic to show you the problems they claim or provide photos. Then get a second opinion elsewhere. If your car was fine before, you can usually drive off and verify the issues before spending a dime. Scam number 12, inflated labor hours. You might get charged for 5 hours of labor on a job that took 2 hours. How? Many shops use book time, a standard time estimate, and charge you for that even if they finish faster. You end up paying for hours the mechanic didn't actually spend, padding their profit. Demand transparency. Get a written estimate of labor hours and cost up front, then question any big differences. You can also look up typical labor times on sites like RepairPal. If a shop charges significantly more hours than the job really takes, consider it a red flag and shop around. Scam number 13, blinker fluid and other fake products. A mechanic says you need more blinker fluid or a new muffler bearing. Just laugh and leave. Some scammers actually try to sell fake products that don't exist, betting you won't know any better. It sounds ridiculous, but if it works, they score easy money. If a mechanic recommends something that sounds odd or you've never heard of, ask questions or look it up on your phone. Odds are, it's not real or not needed. A legit shop won't try to sell you mystery fluid. When in doubt, politely decline and consult someone knowledgeable. Scam number 14. Overcharging for simple fixes. Some shops will charge you an arm and a leg for a 5-minute fix. Think $150 for a cabin air filter swap or $80 for new wiper blades. Jobs nearly anyone can do in minutes. It's an overcharge scam. Huge markups on super simple tasks, hoping you don't know any better. Don't pay premium prices for basic maintenance. Many small fixes, air filters, wipers, bulbs. Check online tutorials. It's often easier than you think. If a quote for a minor job seems sky high, say no thanks and handle it yourself or shop around. Scam number 15. Engine flush. He says your engine is full of sludge and pushes an engine flush to clean it out. It sounds helpful, but if you've done regular oil changes, it's likely unnecessary. Flushing can even be risky. Chemicals might loosen debris that clogs passages or harm seals. You could be paying for trouble, not prevention. Unless your engine has a known sludge issue, skip the flush. Modern oils already have detergents to keep engines clean. If a mechanic suddenly recommends an engine flush, ask why. If you've maintained your car well, it's usually just an upsell. Stick to regular oil changes, and your engine will stay happy. Now you know the dirty tricks. A little knowledge goes a long way. Stay skeptical, ask questions, and get second opinions to keep your hard-earned money out of scammers' pockets. If you found these tips helpful, give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, and share it with others. Got your own mechanic scam story or tip? Drop it in the comments below. Don't be fooled out there. Stay savvy, drive safe, and until next time, happy motoring.